Hey guys, the Occult Reviewer here. Today I'm doing an Occult review of the film Starry Eyes. Starry Eyes revolves around a girl named Sarah who works at a dead-end job and spends her free time going to auditions and failing. She goes to a casting call for a film called The Silver Scream. While there, she makes an impression on the casting agents and they want to see more of her. But in order to do that, she must submit to satanic practices and occult rituals. The first thing I want to say about this film is that it's pretty clear this whole movie is about getting into the Hollywood industry through the satanic elites' practices. Whatever you want to call them, the elites, the Illuminati, secret societies, or whatever, this film is about them and what people very likely have to do to become famous. I don't know if this film is promoting the occult or simply showing you a taste of what they believe. Either way, it's very disturbing. Alright, let's get started. One of the things I noticed about the character Sarah is that she's already kind of crazy to begin with. She comes off as socially awkward and even has horrifying dreams and visions before she even begins to take part in the satanic rituals. She laughs at people getting hurt when they break their nose and has mental breakdowns where she pulls out her hair.
On the morning of her birthday before he left for work, when they still lived in Long Island.
So
her birthday is September 11th.
And right there, a reference to 9/11. 9/11 or IXXI has a ton of different occult meanings. I'll make a separate video about this subject sometime, but I'll just give a few examples now. George Bush Sr.'s speech about moving towards a new world order was given on September 11th, 1990. Exactly 11 years later, the towers fell. When you skip 10 and you go from 9 straight to 11, you are skipping the Almighty Creator and proclaiming your faith in Lucifer. There's tons and tons of different meanings behind this. Alright, let's keep going.
Her dad died that morning in the World Trade Center. She would never leave without this.
And right there on the wall, we have 7,000 or 7. 7 represents divine perfection. Van Buren calls 7 one of the most sacred of all numbers, the invisible center, the spirit of everything.
I was nothing.
And right there, we have the company, production company, which is called Astraeus Pictures, and the logo. Okay, Astraeus was a titan god of the stars and planets in Greek mythology. He is known for being the god of dusk. Astraeus' name appears amongst other titans in a list of giants who made war on the gods. I'm just wondering if there's like a connection, or this is somehow related to the Nephilim, or a reference. Either way, it's quite interesting. And, yeah, the cup. Okay, wow, the symbol on the cup. The symbol is the top half of a unicursal hexagram, which is a very well-known occult symbol by Aleister Crowley. Yeah, alright, let's continue.
Sarah?
And there on the desk we have the star, or the inverted pentagram.
A real talent, and I'm not gonna take that for granted anymore.
well, no, that's
666 hand sign.
you're twisting my words around, and that's not.
Alright, and before I start this next clip, I just want to say that there's a lot of flashing lights in this, so if you're sensitive to that, please feel free to fast forward. And yeah, alright, let's continue.
It's okay, Sarah. I told you this would be different. Sarah, relax yourself.
Sarah, if you can't fully let yourself go, how can you ever transform into something else?
So what I'm getting from this is that this is clearly some sort of light ritual with darkness and light duality, and I feel like it's about pulling out her inner light, which is demonic. Just from the beginning of the movie, I feel like this girl, Sarah, she's already clearly demonically influenced, and through these satanic rituals, she becomes fully possessed.
That's what we were looking for, Sarah. Thank you.
And there, pentagram pointing up. And in this scene, she shows up to meet with the producer, And with the symbol on the floor, this either looks like 1,000 points of light or some dark star Saturn symbolism, especially with the fact that you've got the ring outside of the light. So I think this is a Saturn star symbolism.
Lights me up, as they say. There's something primal there. And that's why you're sitting right here in this room.
I feel like that's a reference to Lucifer, the light bearer.
But I mean, it's a horror movie as well.
You are not mutually exclusive. This industry is a plague, Sarah. A plague of unoriginality. Hallowed be thy name.
And that is an inversion of the Lord's Prayer.
Shallow be thy name. Yes, it's a plague.
And in this scene, she pretty much has to prostitute herself to the producer. But it's pretty clear that the demonic influence she has, the demon inside of her, is trying to come out. And I've also been noticing this in the movie, a lot of the imagery regarding cabinets and everything like that, they always have an IXXI. Yeah, alright, let's continue.
Never look back.
And there we got the black robes and the mask. Black and black robes usually represent Saturn or Satan. And the masks is for masquerading. This is what these occultists or elites do. They might actually nice and be really loving and caring, during the day or when you see them, but at night their true nature comes out. After she prostitutes herself to the producer, she begins going through a transformation. Her spine begins to fall apart. Fingernails come off. She begins to vomit maggots, and she begins losing her hair. The demon is clearly fully coming out of her at this point.
But you need to embrace who you really are. It's time to become one of us. It's time.
And there on the door, we have 919 or 616. In recent years, 616 is thought of as an alternate occult number for the number of the beast, which is 666.
To be remembered.
By the end of the film, Sarah kills all of her friends and embraces her demonic side. She basically kills all her friends as a blood sacrifice to the satanic cult. And here, she's been buried underground. She's being birthed from the earth. And actually, while editing, now that I thought about it, when I looked at the pentagram, there's a cross in there. You can't see it from this side, but the cross is right there. So it's an inverted cross. And by the end of the film, she becomes fully possessed and embraces the demonic side that was inside of her. And right there on the very right, black and white checkerboard floor. And right there in the credits, the O and the X, which is the mark of the beast. And yeah, that's it. That's my occult review for the film Starry Eyes. So the next video I'll be doing will either be symbols of the occult, or it'll be a satanic celebrities. I'm still deciding which one to do. But definitely the next occult film review I will be doing is going to be the extended director's cut of Batman v Superman, which is all about the Hegelian dialect, and there's just tons and tons and tons of symbolism in that film. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and have a lovely day. God bless.